Hey guys, it's jennabunnykins here. I thought I'd do something a little bit different today. I noticed recently I've reached 100 subscribers, so I would do a tag just so everyone who is subscribed to me might get to know me a little bit better, and just because I'm bored and I thought I'd do something on my Monday off. So the first question is, what do you think you can do but can't? There's a lot of things I know I can't do. As for something I try to do that I know I shouldn't, possibly lifting extremely heavy things and killing my back. I think I'm allowed to drive through red lights at 2 in the morning, but I know I'm not. Yeah. I have nothing exciting to say to that one. What is a difficult word for you to pronounce? It's not so much I have difficulty with a specific word, it's more so I usually combine words together, like in the form of a spoonerism, so instead of bacon and eggs, it's bags and acon. Just because that's how my brain works. I always think of what I'm going to say, or at least I try to think of what I'm going to say before I say it, and then if I have two different things I want to say at the same time, usually it just comes out as one mumbly, garbled mess, and it's awkward. So awkward. The third question is, what is your favorite TV show from your childhood? I don't think I could narrow it down to just one. There's so many that I like. You know, Ninja Turtles and stuff like that that I used to watch because of my brother. And then, you know, Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball and all those kiddie animes and stuff. And then, of course, you have things like Care Bears, which is always going to be awesome, no matter how many times they try to redo it, or Strawberry Shortcake, and I even kind of recall way back in the day watching some Hello Kitty, which is probably why I'm still obsessed to this day. Fourth question is, what are your virtues and vices? Virtues, I'd like to think of myself as a very kind, gentle-hearted person, though I am extremely sarcastic. But I try to do the best for, you know, other people, and I often put other people first, like my grandmother. I always write her letters and stuff like that because she lives far away, and I don't want her to be lonely and all this stuff. As for vices, I'm very impatient. And I have a very short fuse, which is probably not the best thing, I admit, but hence why it's a vice. Fifth question is, what's more important, love, fame, money, or power? I would really prefer to say love is the most important, but really, if you don't have any money and you can't, you know, purchase food to sustain yourself, then what's the point of love? Because you're dead, essentially. But if this were like a perfect world where that didn't come into play, I'd obviously say love. Probably go love, money, power, fame's not really important. That's irrelevant. Look at what it does to people like Charlie Sheen and Lindsay Lohan. The sixth question is, if you could live at any era or time period, when and why? I kind of like to go back to the 50s. I mean, I do love the present day, I have to say that. I don't really want to. I appreciate where I am now and all that good stuff. I'd love to be a housewife and, you know, not have that stigma nowadays where obviously I'm not going to be a housewife, but, you know, back then it was more important, everything was more family centered, but again, I wouldn't have the internet and I wouldn't know what to do with my time. Number 7. If you had to redo your entire wardrobe with 2 stores, what would they be and why? That's a difficult question to ask because I basically hate every store that's in this province. So my cop-out would probably be eBay, and maybe Charlotte Russe or Rue 21 or somewhere like that in the States that I visit when I go on vacation. Number 8. Can you recall what you were doing a year ago on this day? Probably in school, if it weren't snowing as it is now. I think it's March now, so yeah, I'd pretty much be finishing up my degree. And look at what I'm doing now. A year from getting my degree, I'm recording YouTube videos. Awesome. Number 9. Do you have reoccurring dreams? If so, explain. I don't so much have reoccurring dreams as in, it's more so reoccurring locations or characters or people. I remember especially when I was a kid, for some reason, Home Alone 2, that was ingrained in my memory. Me and Macaulay Culkin were like BFF in my dreams. Now, not so much. He'd probably be in my nightmares. 10. What is your horoscope? Mental stimulation from others is key for this day. Your curiosity puts you in a mood to solve problems, and you will find plenty of opportunities. You cooperate and compromise as much as possible. However, what proves successful just now is your ability to guide or lead others in a group project. Which makes no sense because I'm sitting at home right now. You're not dealing with people. Your administration abilities are in high focus. You may decide to visit friends after work. Again, I'm not working today. A feeling of being confident in control and at peace with your own progress in life is a positive, and you influence others from the safety of my own bedroom where I don't leave. You lead and others naturally follow. As long as it's not in my bedroom, that's. Romance is possible this evening, especially with your efforts in mending fences. This may literally mean you fix a neighbor's fence. Good job with figurative language, guys. An announcement this evening puts everyone in a good mood. Well, I have yet to talk to anyone today, so waiting on that announcement. Alright, question the 11th. What does your bedroom look like? Currently like a bomb went off, so I'm not gonna show you guys that just 'cause it's bad. I should be cleaning on my day off, not recording YouTube videos. Number 12. What position do you sleep in? Usually on my left side, but since I have TMJ and I wear this mouth guard because I grind my teeth in my sleep, sometimes it kind of hurts to sleep on that side, so it might vary between my left or my right side. I can never sleep on my back or stomach. That's just crazy talk. Question 13. Who is your favorite vampire of all time? Spike, obviously. I just happen to be wearing my Sunnydale hoodie right now. Total coincidence, I assure you. Number 14. What are you currently wearing on your feet? Nothing, and you will not see my naked feet. That is gross. And the last question, do you have neat handwriting? If so, show us. Which is exactly why I handwrote all of these questions today. I don't know if my camera will focus or not. Bam. It's kind of neat. I've had compliments on my handwriting, but it can also get super messy and illegible. So that's all 15 of the questions, you guys. Thanks for watching, and if any of you are so inclined to do a tag of your own, feel free to leave it as a video response. And yeah, I guess that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.